What's up everyone, Callus here, and I want to use this clip to talk about positioning versus individual skill or mechanical skill, and also what helps you develop a meta on any map and any game type. We're going to be hopping on board with Eli X for this clip. All of his info is down below. If you don't know, you're going to learn today that he is a nasty sniper and he's always hitting big shots. We're also going to be watching Tim Rager's gameplay, another talented Twitch streamer and YouTuber. All of his info down below. Individual skill is the end all be all. You can be in a bad position, and if you're popping off, you might still succeed, especially if you have a power weapon. But in my opinion, positioning is going to be that X factor that can level the playing field for you. So maybe you're fighting against somebody who is of equal skill and you have better positioning, it's going to give you the advantage. But on the flip side, we've all been on the receiving end of it where we're in the better positioning and we just get demolished by somebody who's, you know, in a bad spot. So sometimes that means they're just popping off at that moment, and sometimes maybe they're just better. Alright, so with all that said, let's finally hop into the match here. We're going to see off the spawn, we see Eli versus Tim. Tim has a little bit of height advantage on that one and gets the win real easy. With the second spawn here, we see Eli actually seeing Tim first, shooting him in the back, and then...
No fucking way you hit that shot, Tim. Jesus Christ, relax.
That was a nasty snipe shot. So we gotta hop on board with Tim Rager. What is this man all about? He's obviously cracked. Let's check out some Tim action. Alright, so hopping on with Tim Rager, already peeling faces. Like I said, Tim Rager is very good at FFA snipes, so I want to bring it back to that topic of positioning versus individual skill. If you look at Tim Rager's positioning right now on this map, he's not exactly in a safe location, right? He's pretty exposed, but what he is doing is he's milking his knowledge of the spawn system. He knows which spawns are more frequent, and so he's catching people off guard as soon as they're up. So that's called spawn weighting. Every Halo map has a spawn system, and there are heavily weighted areas and lightly weighted areas, and the heavier it's weighted, the more spawns are going to populate there frequently. And then he got pushed from behind to end that spree, but that was nuts. Let's hop on back with Eli and see how he's going to apply that same spawn knowledge on Guardian. So Eli is going to be primarily holding top gold, but you know what, when we think of Guardian in power positions, we typically think of one place: snipe tower, right? Okay, so why is tower a power position? Really quick run through in case you don't know. There's going to be a sniper spawning S3 for the esports settings. If you're not playing the esports settings, the sniper is going to spawn S1, and then behind where Eli is aiming, right behind this wall, if you're playing the non-esports settings, you're going to find an overshield there. And that's why tower is so crucial in such a power position. But this is not a team game. This is a free-for-all, and you already spawn with the sniper rifle in hand every time. So there's no reason to go over there and control tower. So how does that change the entire meta? That brings us to the other topic of the video: how do you develop a meta? In my opinion, there are three factors to consider which will influence you developing a strong meta. Those three things are the game type, the map, and the spawns. So the game type can be a 1v1, a free-for-all, a team game, and it could be objective or a team slayer. Those five factors matter because they're going to change the way that you move around the map. And the map's going to give you the geometry and the lines of sight that are applicable. Lastly, we have the spawn system. Remember we saw Tim Rager's gameplay? We're talking about the weighting of spawns, how some areas are lightly weighted, others are very heavily weighted. If you know all of those factors and put it together, you can develop yourself a very strong and annoying to counter meta. So again, the game type, the map, and the spawns can help you develop a meta, at least in my opinion. If you're having a hard time remembering that, just remember Golden Modem Squad, GMS, right? Shoutouts to Gab. And if that doesn't ring a bell to you, maybe you're new to Halo and you're not really sure about the pro scene or not, maybe you like Metal Gear Solid. MGS? No? Okay, if that doesn't ring a bell, maybe you're really into food, healthy eating, you can think of MSG. Still no? SMG. I don't know, I'm trying, okay? But you can think of any other ways, right? Just GMS, MSG, MGS, game type, map, and spawns will help you develop a meta. All right, let's hop on back with Eli, finally, and let's see how he's putting all this together to just dominate this game. So again, Eli X is opting to stay top gold this whole time, and even though it's not a power position, I think he's doing it because he understands how the spawn weighting works on Guardian. On Guardian, two of the most heavily weighted spawn points are green and top blue. That's why we keep seeing Eli head on a swivel. No matter what's going on, he's going back and checking the blue spawns because he knows it's going to be heavily populated. You can still look at Snipe 3 and S2. There's Tim Rager controlling the snipe tower, barely misses him, and then back to checking blue again because he knows they're going to be coming from top blue, maybe the garden jump right here, maybe the barrels, and then you can always go back and check over the snipe tower. You never know. And look at this, I love this part. Oh yeah, that spawn awareness, and he's just dominating. So obviously he's very individually skilled, and you know, from snipe tower you can check over to blue, but it's much harder for you to see the angles where Tim Rager's at. And from gold, it's much easier to check the blue, and you can also see snipe 2, the lift, even the bottom mid pushes. Speaking of the bottom mid pushes here, in a couple seconds he's gonna go for something wild. Look at this, banking the shots off the bottom. They don't connect, but had they connected, this clip would have been even more insane. And he's just hugging this wall here on top gold, baiting his angles from snipe tower because he doesn't want to expose himself to Tim, and he's very aware that Tim will peel him if he exposes himself too much. So he's just going off. Individual skill off the charts, but positioning equally matched. And the pop off is real, guys.
Get the fuck off me! Everyone in the lobby, get the fuck off me, man! God damn! Jesus Christ, bro! I literally died twice and then got 25 kills in a row. Dude, oh my god!
Alrighty, y'all, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Eli and Tim, freaking awesome job. Thank you again so much for letting me use your content. Anyone who's still here, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below what you liked, what you didn't like, if you thought it was meh, if you thought the dancing Spartan was yeah. Whatever's clever, it's gonna help me make better content in the future. If you're fans of the strategy stuff, please check out Paradise Halo. All their stuff is here somewhere. They got a tactic series I help out with and a bunch of other series too. If you're a big fan of Halo, check them out. And until next time, peace.